tinted taillights, tinted license plate cover, tinted windows, tinted windshield, tinted headlights, tinted turn signals, tinted visors. Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome to the channel. I'm Tyler Fikes. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button. We are on the road to 1,000. Anyways, today I'm going to be telling you guys 5 practical reasons why you need tint. Now, one of these is arguable, so I'm going to start off with that one, but the other 4 totally good reasons to put tint on your car. So if you guys don't know, if you guys haven't been with the channel for a while, I have 5% on the back, 35% on the side, and 50% on the windshield. And I am planning on going darker, but this is nice ceramic tint, blocks out most of the heat, so I don't want to strip it off. What I'm going to do is stack another 5% on top of that, stack a 50% on top of the 35, so you can calculate it out, it goes to a 17%, and then stack a 35% brow on the top, and that'll make that brow match this windshield. And if you don't know how tint works, the lower the percent, the darker it is. So 5%, it's 5% visibility from the outside. 50%, there's 50% visibility. So 50% of the light can go out from inside of the vehicle. So the lower the number, the darker it is. So personally, I like them really dark. That's why I'm gonna get this and that even darker. I wouldn't go darker than like a 35 or a 20 on the windshield, just because visibility from inside the cab gets hard to see, especially at night, to see out the windows and everything. But at the current state I'm at, it's not a big deal, especially these, you can just roll them down. And so reason number 1, pretty obvious, it looks great. You cannot argue. You get a car from the factory, from the dealership, and it just looks stock with blue windows, you can see right through them. You go put a nice 35, 25%, do whatever, a darker tint, and everything looks smoked, it looks a lot more aggressive, it looks a lot better. I personally, and I'm sure almost everyone agrees, it looks a lot better. It no longer looks like a stock vehicle right off of the lot. So it gives it the personality, it gives it its own look, it's more unique, it stands out, it just looks good. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2, now we're getting into all the practical reasons. So safety, there's definitely a huge benefit. If you have ever been in a car crash, seen a car crash, then you know what I mean when I say if you were to get hit, say I was to get hit right now in this truck, windows and glass, they shatter, and that projectile glass can easily go cut you and make the car crash worse than it already was alone crashing your car. So say I do get hit right now from the side. So it's sure that's definitely not good, but the tint, it's a film. If you don't know how tint works, it's a film that goes over the glass and it'll catch all those shards. So now you're gonna have the protection, the glass is not gonna fly at you and cut you up. So that's one less thing you have to worry about when you're in a car crash. So you have all your windows tinted, it's gonna stick together, it's not gonna shatter. So it's good for safety. That's reason number 2. Reason number 3 is it helps keep your vehicle lasting longer. So the UV rays from the sun, we all know they're damaging to our skin where we get sunburn, and that's why you'll see some people put cover in the windshield, and I actually have one right back here. It looks tinfoily and it blocks out the sun. That way it doesn't beat down on your dash, or if you have leather, beat down on that, dry it out. And it protects the longevity of your vehicle, makes the parts last longer. It's gonna keep them looking nicer longer because it keeps out those bad UV rays. And say I put my arm right here on the windowsill when I'm driving, it blocks out those heat rays, bumpy road, blocks out the heat rays, and it's protecting my skin. It's like a sunscreen that's permanently on the car. So there's reason number 3, it's gonna protect the interior and you. And reason number 4, so it gives you privacy. And I don't know about you, but I know when I'm driving down the road, like right now, making my YouTube videos, I don't want people just staring in, looking at me. If I have my windows down, that's another thing. Obviously, there's no privacy there. But if I want my windows up, because I want a little privacy, I don't want people to see me, for whatever reason that may be, it gives me the privacy. They can't just look in and stare at me. Or say I'm a high schooler, I'm on my way to school, I stop somewhere, my backpack is in the front seat, someone walking by, a criminal, they're going to look for something to steal, they see, ooh, there's a backpack. This kid's probably in high school. Most high schoolers carry laptops because everything's done online nowadays. I personally don't have a laptop in there. But they think money to steal, super easy right here. Smash your window, take your backpack, gone. Or take your wallet or whatever you guys leave in your passenger seat or wherever you leave it. It's in the open, it's visible for people to see, and that right there makes it more likely for people to break into your vehicle and steal your stuff. So it is theft prevention in a way too, and that's another great reason to have it. And now the fifth and final reason is, say you're driving down the road, you're facing the sun, that sun could glare right in your eyes and make it really hard to see, and it just makes the driving experience way worse. Say this thing doesn't cover the sun, you're going uphill or something, it's just not blocking it out. You now have a tint, and of course I have my sunglasses usually, but it'll block out most the glare, and it blocks out heat, keeps it cooler. I just got home, but I'm gonna finish the video up, sitting in here. I'm gonna roll the windows down now, it's a little warm. And so it just gives you all these added benefits of tinting your windows, just for some film that goes on your window. There's 5 good reasons right there. So, like I said, I'm about to go a little bit darker on the window, and the only reason some people don't do it is because in areas they live, it is illegal. You could get pulled over for it. But me personally, having talked to police officers, sheriffs, they say, usually, this is may not be always the case, but they said 9 out of 10 times, if you're just driving and you're following the law, you're going the speed limit, you're not running stop signs, you're not doing whatever huge to draw attention to you, you just have a minor infringement, your windows are tinted, usually they're not going to care, and they're not going to pull you over. He actually said the same thing about my tires, and if you guys haven't seen that, go check out like one of my spacer videos where I put on the 4-inch bore spacers. I have a lot of stents on this truck. There's about 6 inches of tire sticking out, but that's a totally different topic. But this is like the reasons why some people might go, well, I'm not going to tint my windows. Yeah, I totally want to, but I don't want to get the ticket. I don't want to get pulled over. You're most likely not going to get pulled over, and the reason that this is illegal, I totally get it. It's for when a cop, you can look it up, it's when a cop is walking up to your vehicle. If you have your window up, that way they can see you, and they see if you have a gun pointed at them or a weapon or something like that that is illegal. This is, like I said, the privacy. It conceals it from the police officer, and obviously if there's a police officer coming that has pulled you over, you don't want to conceal yourself and have the privacy from, I mean, totally you might want to, but out of all common sense, don't leave your window up if it's tinted. If it's tinted and even a cop is just driving by you, that's what I do. I roll the windows down, nothing to hide, because that's the usual reason they'll pull you over. They see the tint, they go, oh, this guy has something to hide. He's whatever. They can suspect something, so just take that out of the scenario, roll it down, show them that you got nothing to hide, show them you're just a good, regular person driving down the road minding your own business that likes tinted windows, and the cop will even agree that it looks better. But if you just show that courtesy and that respect, 9 out of 10 times, or even more than that, they're gonna respond with the same way you treated them, and they'll show the same courtesy and respect. So if a cop hops behind you on the freeway or is passing you or even pulls you over, if it takes that long, if you notice a cop is by you or a sheriff, roll your windows down. It's courtesy. It's something you might not think about. I always think about it whenever a cop is anywhere near me. I'll just make sure my windows are down, and I can't hide the fact that I have a tinted windshield, and it's not light like a 90%, it's a 50%, and that's not legal, basically. I would agree it's kind of a stupid law, but I know it's in place because there are some people that just don't have the common sense to cops by me. Roll the window down. Let them see I'm not doing anything wrong. So if you have that common sense and the courtesy towards the officer, you're probably not going to get in trouble with your tint. And me personally, great example, I've had my tires sticking out for about a year. I've had my windows tinted for about 2 years, and I have never gotten a ticket. I've never even been pulled over, and I've had cops behind me, next to me, in front of me, passing me. I passed cops. They don't mess with you if you're not doing anything really wrong. Sure, if I were to be going 80, they would probably pull me over. And then they would go, hey, you also have this illegal tint and tires and this and that. And I'd be like, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. But if you just don't break the law in the first place, other than some minor fix-it tickets, you're not gonna get in trouble. Like I said, 2 years tint, no problem. So anyways, I hope that helps somebody decide whether or not you guys want to tint your windows or not. Personally, love the tint, and I know most people do. That is a very common mod, and you can do it to any car, truck, car, lifted, lowered, whatever. Everything looks better with tinted windows, and most people would agree. So anyways, if this is your first time stopping in, please make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button if you guys liked the video. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you later.